Hey, beautiful rock stars. Welcome to Shy Music Live. I am your host, Eliani. I am here with Chicago's own Zorilla. They are here to talk about their founding and their newest single, Lola. Guys, how you doing today?
Thanks for having us. It's been a lot of fun so far.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So great to hear it. Well, for those of you who don't know who they are, if you guys could be so kind as to introduce yourselves and what positions you're in or what you play in the band.
Sure. I'm Stu. I sing and play some guitar in the band.
I'm Tony. I play drums in the band.
I'm Nate, and I play guitar.
Amazing, guys. Thank you so much. So just to kind of start things off a little bit light, why don't you guys tell the viewers a bit about the band and how you guys were founded?
Yeah, sure. So we started in Champaign, Illinois. My brother and I, who's no longer with the band, he left to join the military. But we started the band in Champaign. It kind of started as a sort of a cover band that I was marketing, and Nate and I met at a Guitar Center, of all places, and hit it off. I was a lessons instructor. I taught guitar and vocal lessons, and I walked around and like, wow, that guy can play guitar. And I walked up to him like, hey, you're way better than me. Can't teach you, but you're pretty good, man. Can I get your number and maybe we can jam sometime?
Yeah.
Get his number. We don't talk for a year and a half.
That's usually how it happens.
Forgot about it. And then I had a gig come up, and I was like, hey man, can you play the gig? And he played it, did a really good job. And then we started playing music together. And then we're like, well, we got a bassist, we got a guitarist, and we've got a singer. We need a drummer. So my brother was taking drum lessons from Tony, and he asked for another drummer to be in our band, not him.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. It was like literally because we're down at U of I, so they're asking who like the pep band drummer was like that night for the basketball game, and I was like, I don't know who it is tonight, but I play drums.
I was like, cool, yeah. So then we went out and we all jammed, and I think we were starting to make some music that was really special, and then that's kind of how we started, kicked it off. That's kind of lit the spark. So
That's incredible, guys. Yeah. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Quick question for you. What does Zorilla mean?
So, funny story. So when we started, we were just Stuart Arpin Company. We really didn't have a name. We were just playing a bunch of shows. And when we decided, hey, this is going to be like a band.
Yeah.
We already all had our roles and kind of responsibilities, and we all felt really comfortable, but we had no idea what to call ourselves.
Right.
So I said, all right, take a week. Write down as many band names as you can, bring them in, and we're going to lock the door and we're not going to leave until we leave with one. So we all came in, and Henry had like 3, and Nate had like 7, and Tony had like 10, and I had like 50, because anytime I'd come up with something that was just stupid, I would just write it down. And anyway, we had this huge dry erase board, and we had a few beers and hung out, and we whittled it down. Honestly, there were a bunch of names on there that were already taken, so we're like, all right, let's think of something that's kind of unique. And then Zorilla was on there, and honestly, at the time, I was just thinking gorilla, zebra, funny, like whatever, right? Well, that's what we named the band, because we just were like, oh, that could be like cool. I could see that on something. And then like 2 years later, we're interviewing somebody to be our manager, and she comes in with this whole spread of like ideas around the skunk, and we're like, why would you? And she's like, you guys don't know this? A Zorilla is a skunk. And I'm like, what? Like, it's a skunk? Like, yeah, like it's a white striped polecat. So we're like, that's awesome. So now we just brand.
Are we just marketing the fact that we suck?
Yeah, really, yeah. We all stink. Really,
Do we stink?
Yeah. So that's what we did. So I mean, now we have got like skunk stickers, and we got like skunk beanies. So it's kind of like our like mascot, I guess. We have a little.
Yeah,
Sid
the skunk. He's a little like plushy like mascot that we've been called show. So.
Yeah. So that's what Zorilla means, white striped polecat. So,
Oh my God, that's so funny. I might have to contact one of my. I have a friend that does Photoshop. I can maybe have him make.
That would be amazing.
Like a gorilla zebra thing.
That would be.
And then maybe it's a zebra skunk gorilla fusion.
That would be.
And then that could be a new Greek myth.
That sounds like some King Kong kind of stuff. Right?
Just be chaotic as hell. I love it so much. Well, I want to get to you guys performing, because I'm sure everyone that is viewing at home would love to hear you guys play. You guys are going to be playing your latest release, right?
Yes.
Could you guys
Lola.
introduce the song to the viewers?
Yeah. This song is called Lola by us.
By us. So fun. So for those of you guys watching at home, please enjoy Lola by Zorilla. Take it away.
Are you tried to pull the train, but then I fell off the ladder. We're working harder every day, but time won't go no faster. Pick it up now, you're so alone. Gotta get it up now, going slow. I swear it's warmer out there somewhere. Who cares? We're tired of running in circles and closing out in all the same small town bars. So let's drive out to San Diego and surf until we fall asleep under the stars and make our way up to Alaska and fight a bear and walk away with only a scar. Save our down in Puerto Rico and go so far that we forget who we are and that feeling. Not feel anymore, and not feel anymore.
Hey, beautiful rock stars. Welcome back to the interview portion of the show. I am here with Zorilla. Guys, thank you so much for performing Lola for us.
It was a lot of fun.
Such a great song. It's funny, when I was doing some sleuthing, when I saw you guys on my schedule, I think I played that song, I think like 6 or 7 times.
Sweet, that's the goal.
So if you guys are seeing some
We knew at
increases
least
in
we-
your plays,
I knew at least we had 6
it's your
strings.
homegirl.
Yeah, love that.
You guys are honestly really awesome. Thank you so much. Could you guys tell us a little bit about what that song is about?
Yeah, so Lola is kind of about growing up and escaping the harsh realities that we all live in day to day. A lot of us have day jobs, and it's kind of hard to chase that dream while also supporting yourselves. And so Lola's kind of about escaping to a better place. Like it's summer out there somewhere. Let's drive out to San Diego. Let's go out to Alaska, Puerto Rico. It's just like all of these outlandish places when really you're just trying to escape your harsh reality that you currently live in. But it's also like a really fun, like lighthearted song, so we wanted it to kind of come across that way.
Yeah,
That's
it
why
was
it's
a lot
really,
of fun to watch too. You guys were having such a blast.
Yeah.
For sure, for sure. Just, I mean, as a side question, what do you guys actually do like during the week when you're not, killing it doing this?
I work in marketing, so that's what I do primarily by day, and by night I do this.
Tony?
Yep. I'm a financial analyst.
Okay, Nate?
Sales.
Nice.
Yeah.
I mean, that is the reality of it, though. I mean, you're up and comers and you're going after something. So, I mean, that's honestly really admirable. There's people that always think about doing something. They're always like, I'm going to do this or I'm going to do that. But you guys are actually doing it. I mean, look.
We got a sign.
Cannot argue with the neon sign. The neon
nothing
sign is
without the sign.
everything. Love to see it. So, I know that you guys initially debuted in the fall of 2019, if that's correct. And then you guys were supposed to go on tour, and then COVID hit in spring of 2020. So the question here is, how did that affect you? And what did you guys do in lieu of going on tour?
Obviously the pandemic was like a pretty tough time for everyone. But we actually all moved up to Chicago all together. So we were all living together in like a 6-bedroom apartment.
Wow.
It was a lot.
Which was, it was kind of crazy.
It was a lot.
At the very least we had each other, like just like be around and stuff. A lot of people like, around our age, like moving around that time, like probably living by themselves or like with just like one other roommate, and then people were moving around from there. But like we all kind of stuck together. We spent the time, writing songs and
Playing drinking games.
playing drinking games,
Always fun.
inventing drinking games.
What was one of them?
We played a lot of beer ball. We like
Nice.
beer pong and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. So, like during the summer was kind of cool because, we get to go out to like the beaches were closed off, but not the concrete slabs. So we'd go out there and just hang out and have a good time and be in our own little bubble. But
We did a lot of music stuff too. We wrote Promenade and Wayside during that time. We were able to distribute those songs still. And we did do a lot of like backyard, like COVID style shows when they were open a little bit, and we were able to, people were masked up and we were outside. So we were able to still kind of get that fix with music. And we did some live streaming stuff too.
Yeah, I was actually a huge fan
yeah.
of all the live streaming
Yeah.
platforms. It was so amazing. Like technology is so awesome.
Yeah, it was
in
pretty
that
cool.
way.
We invested a bit into that, so
Yeah.
that was a lot of fun as well.
That's so great. Well, speaking of Promenade and Wayside, I love those music videos, by the way. You guys were so lucky to have been able to put that out.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any fun behind-the-scenes stories from putting that together? Because I know it was a complicated time, like logistically getting that together, but you guys look like you had a blast making them. So how was it?
Yeah, so there's like a lot of like little Easter eggs kind of from like, you know, us living in our apartment together and like a lot of those different things. So I think one of the opening shots is like a chessboard. We got really into chess during the pandemic.
You're masters now.
Yeah, we had like we like kept score too, like on like our mantle, and like between Stu and I think Stu would beat me like 30 times. Or something.
He beat me once.
Yeah,
Pure domination.
pure,
And
yeah.
I would just, every time I beat him, I just put another tack up there.
I had like 2.
It was awesome.
So you know, we had like the chessboard was there. You know, some other things like we were playing a lot of card games. So there's like some shots like cards. We had our buddy Matt, who's like our engineer, kind of. He was a part of the video too. So you know, a lot of the video is just like us kind of like hanging out and stuff. We just kind of wanted to capture that like spirit and that essence of like who we are as like people. And like the Wayside music video is really, really serious. So we wanted to like have something to contrast it a little bit.
Yeah. But it was still great that you guys were able to put out something that was still so joyful in a time that was so dark too, but also put out something real like Wayside too. It kind of helps people to level with, you know, wanting that hopefulness and that joy in a time that was so dark. And I was one of those people that was living alone, but thank God for Zoom. And thank God for being able to play games online with my little sisters because, oh my God, that was so much fun. And then speaking of drinking games, I have a few friends from high school that we would watch James Bond movies.
Nice.
Love that.
And whenever, not if it was a gun, but if it was like some type of like, you know, it was a pen that was also like a bomb or kind of thing. Whenever one of those came out, you drank.
I feel like that's a surprising a lot of drinks.
We had some fun. And then the drummer at the time that I was friends with, we watched Tiger King virtually.
Yep.
That took over the world. It was so funny.
Yeah.
But anyway, no, I mean, you guys really made use of your time, though. And it looks like you guys had fun doing it, so you made a really dark time. You made something beautiful out of it, which is not something many people can say. So congrats to that, you guys.
Thanks.
Well, speaking of making things, you guys have a sneak peek for us.
We
of
do.
A new song that has not been released yet. Super exciting. It's called Hoodie, yeah?
Yes. Yes.
You guys want to talk about what the song is about and then introduce it?
So Hoodie is kind of a kitschy song about not wanting a relationship back, but wanting your sweatshirt back. So the whole concept is trying to get out of a toxic relationship, but hey, I want my hoodie back. So that's what the song's kind of all about.
They always take your hoodie, don't they?
They do, yeah.
They always do.
And the song's coming out November 17th.
Yay! So exciting. Well,
Yeah.
thank you guys for giving us a sneak preview.
Yeah.
Such a privilege to listen to it in person. You guys were amazing. So with all that being said, this is Hoodie by Zorilla. Take it away.
This so worked up, I can feel my heart through the floor. I don't wanna try to make this work. I don't wanna find any other powers. Oh, baby, please, can I get my hoodie back?
Hey, beautiful rock stars. Welcome back to the interview portion of Shine Music Live. I'm here with Zorilla. They just played Hoodie for us. You guys, thank you so much for performing that. What a fun song. And I know that only 3 of you are here right now for this interview portion, but there are 6 of you, correct?
That is correct, yeah.
Who are the other 6 members and what do they do?
Yeah, we've got Mike, who's our saxophone, keyboard, tambourine, cowbell guy. He just does a little bit of everything. He sings too. We've got Dave, who's our violin and keyboard player, and then we've got Sal, who's our newest member. He plays bass, and he's been killing it.
Yeah, and Sal's the one that came in once your brother went to the military, correct?
That's correct, yeah.
Amazing stuff. So I know that you guys are still up and comers and stuff, and I know that going on tour wasn't feasible for you really because of the pandemic and things like that. But you guys have been, doing music for some time now. It's been about 4 years for you guys, just over 4 years, right?
Yeah.
September was when you came out?
I'd say 5, right?
Almost about 5.
Almost about 5.
Almost about 5
The
years.
Stuart
Wow.
Narp Company kind of blends in
Blended,
there.
yeah.
At some
Oh, it
point,
kind of,
and
right. There was
it's-
an overlap
yeah.
at some point there, yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys have been doing this for, quite a minute.
Split, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. So what are some things right now that excite you about the music industry, first and foremost? And what are some things that maybe you'd like to see change, if anything?
Yeah, so some stuff about the music industry that I really like right now is how accessible it is. You get on TikTok, you get on Instagram Reels, and it's just monumentous content nonstop. So the barrier of entry is lower than it's ever been, and I just love how many people are creating things.
Yeah.
With that being said, it makes it pretty competitive, and it makes it a lot about marketing and less about the music sometimes. So I think that we're seeing kind of a push and pull in those directions.
Yeah, most definitely.
And I think our band in particular, we love making music, but the marketing side, and it's kind of funny because I work in marketing, we're not the best at, and we're trying to improve on that.
Yeah.
So we're really investing a lot into like social media content, and we're trying to kind of figure that out and how to stay relevant in the ever-changing landscape of media.
Yeah, most definitely, especially because it seems that people's attention spans are so short these days.
Yeah.
I do marketing for this show, and even with just like the stories that are like maybe 10, 15 seconds, people can't usually even get through the first 7 seconds because I look at the back-end analytics of these things. So it's one of these things where it's, for me, almost upsetting.
Yeah, right. So if you're still here, thank you.
Yeah, if you're still watching, thank you for watching
Yeah.
the show. Thank you so much. And please support them. You guys are honestly really incredible. Like, I mean that genuinely. You guys are really amazing. So thank you guys for coming on. But yeah, no, that's a lot of good points. And I really appreciate you guys sharing that. And thanks for being vulnerable about that. So if you guys didn't have your day jobs, not weighing you down, but there.
It's weighing us down.
I'll let you say it.
Hopefully they're not watching.
They said, I hate it.
I'm smiling.
Just everything's fine. This is fine.
Yeah.
That's that meme, right?
Yeah.
Well, if that wasn't there,
Right.
what ideally would be the goals that you would like to achieve in the next 6 to 12 months? Like, what would Zorilla look like to you?
Well, first off, allocating half of your time towards something you're not passionate in and the remaining of it is exhausting.
Yeah.
The dichotomy of your life is exhausting when you have to almost play pretend half of your life and
Yeah,
then
it's
really
exhausting.
fully invest yourself in what you're passionate about. So that would be a breath of fresh air because we can actually allocate our entire brain space to our art and creating music. So that would be the first goal, is just be able to do that. The second would be to, tour. But to do that, we need a bigger market, a larger audience base. So I think our first goal would be to gain more following online, be able to invest more in creating content and being consistent about it, grow our online fan base, get more people to listen to our music, and then hopefully, tour to some major markets, open for some bigger bands, and hopefully the thing kicks off. Because really, our whole goal is just to have as many people listen to our songs as possible and brighten as many people's days as possible.
Yeah.
So that's always kind of been our mantra as a band, is it's all about the experience the crowd's having at the shows. It's less about us making our music, it's more about how they're receiving it. And I think that that's something that we've always tried to pride ourselves on with not only our our shows, but just writing our music in general.
You know, I know you have your day jobs and it's exhausting, and you know, you mentioned that it's a bit exhausting and draining playing 2 roles at one time, but the point is that you're doing it, and that's really important, and I hope you guys keep doing that. And you guys almost have 1,000 followers on Spotify.
Very close.
So follow them on Spotify, please, guys. Get them to 1,000 or beyond. Get them to 2,000, 3,000. Get them up there. They're worth it. But yeah, no, thank you for being so vulnerable about that and for sharing that. But anyway, speaking of performing, you guys have one last song for us, yeah?
We do.
Could you please tell us what that song is and what it's about?
Yeah, so this last song that we have is called Honey. This was like kind of our big single release last year. And you know, this song is like about kind of like longing for like a person, but not being able to like be near them. You know, the pandemic kind of like pulled people away from their families and from, you know, a lot of different things. And so, you know, you want to try and get back to those people, and no matter what it takes. So that's kind of what this song is about.
That's beautiful, man. Thank you so much for sharing that. Well, beautiful viewers, beautiful rock stars, this is Zorilla with Honey. Take it away.
I've been picking a fight between me, myself, and I. Then I run for cover. Try to get you off my mind, but all I ever seem to find's another way to hold on. So I've been thinking maybe I should get in my car, honey, and drive it out west, wherever the hell you are. That's fine, we can take our time. I said maybe I should get in my car, honey. No, you'll never be too far. But I'm not getting around to it. I've been choosing sides. It's confidence versus stride, and I'm falling over. I wanna pick up where we left off, stuck in the middle. Keep my head up, give it just a little bit of everything. I've been thinking maybe I should get in my car, honey, and drive it out west, wherever the hell you are. That's fine, we can take our time. I said maybe I should get in my car, honey. No, you'll never be too far. But I'm not getting around to it. So I've been thinking maybe I should get in my car, honey, and drive it out west, wherever the hell you are. That's fine, we can take our time. I said maybe I should get in my car, honey. No, you'll never be too far. But I know I get around to it.
Hey, beautiful rock stars, this is Shy Music Live. This is the interview portion of the show. I am here with Zorilla. They just played Honey for us. You guys, thank you so much. This is a beautiful song.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And the harmonies are gorgeous.
Shout out to Mike.
Shout out to Mike. Hey, Mike. He goes like this. That was amazing. Amazing, guys. Thank you so much. We really appreciate you. I'm going to give you guys a chance to plug whatever you want to plug in a little bit, but I want to do a couple rapid fire questions real quick, if that's cool.
Sure.
All right. This is pretty lightweight stuff, mainly just to help the audience grow their musical encyclopedias at home.
Yeah.
Through you.
Sweet.
So right now, who is your favorite artist?
Right now, as in like today, I really enjoy The Brook and The Bluff. One of my favorite bands right now.
Have never heard of them. I'm going to definitely look them up.
They're very good.
They're awesome.
Yeah?
Very good.
Yeah, I think that's a great song.
Amazing, amazing. Tony, what about you?
I'm really into the Kooks right now. Which
Nice.
is like weird because like they've been around forever, but like I'm just really, really diving into them right now. I just love their sound. It's really cool.
It's so fun. I love when that happens. You're just like, oh, this has been here. I just missed it.
Yeah, it's always missed it.
So fun. Never too late.
Yep.
Nate, what about you?
So around like every fall time for like the last 5 years, I've got this weird hankering for Nathaniel Rateliff and like his solo stuff, almost in particular.
Yeah.
Like I really like his kind of solo acoustic thing, and like I've been digging into it every year. Right around fall time, it just matches perfectly. It's nice.
I discovered him through Damian Rice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I heard Damian Rice, and then like as like a suggestion, Nate came up. So it
Nice.
was
Yeah.
really fun time for sure. So I know you guys haven't had a chance to perform too much, but what is one of your favorite venues that you've performed at?
I'd say in Chicago, I'd say Lincoln Hall. Lincoln Hall's a really good time.
Ooh, that's a big deal.
Lincoln Hall's a good one. Yeah.
What would be your ideal place to perform if you had to, like say you had to perform tomorrow and you'd be like, I want to be here?
I'd say Lollapalooza. It's not tomorrow, but that's the dream.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
it's
the
good to
dream.
have them. Have big dreams. I
Right.
mean, you're doing it already, so I think you guys are like well on your way, honestly. I can see you guys blowing up the next few months, honestly. So
That'd be awesome.
I'm going to will that into existence for you.
Yes, manifest it, please.
It's a powerful thing. What is one song that you are obsessed with at the moment, like something you have on repeat?
So I've been listening to "Lovesick Doctor" by Thunder Jackson like
Okay.
a lot lately. Very good song. It's pretty cool.
I'll have to look that up.
It's nice.
Tony, what about you?
I've been listening a lot to this one song, "Naive" by the Kooks. I just think it's got like a really, really great like emotion to it, and you know, it's just super gritty and so true and real. I think so. I like it a lot.
Amazing. I'll have to look that one up too.
That's a good one.
What about you?
I've been listening to the song "Rather Be," but because we're playing it at a wedding tomorrow, and I need to learn it. So, and honestly, it's a really good song.
It's
Who's
nice.
it by? Clean Bandit?
Clean Bandit.
Is it
Clean
the
Bandit and, Just-
Yeah.
the
Yep.
place I'd rather be?
Yeah, I have to sing that tomorrow, so that'll be fun.
That's up there.
Yeah, I know.
Now you got the range, you'll be
Yeah,
fine.
we'll see.
Amazing. So the next question I have for you guys is, what is one piece of life advice that you've been given that you would give to anyone who might be struggling? Tony?
Yeah, I think the biggest advice I've ever gotten, like, you know, maybe like the most helpful is like, it takes what it takes. Because sometimes life just throws random nonsense at you and you just got to make it happen at the end of the day. So, you know, say like you want to get better at your instrument or whatever it is that you're doing, you know, it's going to take what it takes. Like, for some people, it's really easy. It's a snap. They can go viral on TikTok like that. But for other people, it's a little more difficult.
It's a slow burn for others.
Exactly, yeah. So, you know, I think it just takes what it takes. That's different for everyone. So, like, run your own race, kind of, you know.
Run your own race, yeah. I'm a stay in your lane type.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Well, thank you so much for sharing that, you guys. And thank you again for coming on to the show. We really appreciate you guys. I know this was kind of a random hit for you guys, but thank you so much. You guys really killed it today. You performed with your all, so we really appreciate you so much. I'm going to give you guys the floor to plug whatever you want to plug. So plug away.
The best way to support us is to follow us on everything possible. In order of priority, I would say Spotify is number one.
Yep.
So please follow us on Spotify. Number two would be Instagram and TikTok. And then lastly, we've got a show in December 21st at Shuba's.
Nice.
We play there, I feel like, every couple months.
Played it like 5 times.
So
this year.
definitely check us out this time. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're wrapping up the year, and then we've got we're hoping to book a big show next year to kind of debut our album. We've got our song Hoodie coming out November 17th, and we are currently recording a full-length album. We're about done with the EP, which is 5 songs, and that is hopefully going to be released early next year, and then more music after that. So Thank you for having us.
Oh my
It's so
gosh,
much fun.
no, thank you for coming
Yeah.
onto the show. Honestly, really appreciate you guys. You guys have been a blast all day. And to the viewers at home, if you stuck to the end of the show, thank you so much for watching this episode of Shy Music Live. We had a blast with Zorilla today. If you would like to support Shy Music Live, you can check out the links in the description bar of this video below. If you want to support Zorilla, you can check out the links in the description bar of this video. If you would like to subscribe, please do. Would appreciate it so much. Your support means everything. If you would like to be a guest on the show, you can email us at shymusiclive@gmail.com. And I believe that is a wrap for today, guys. Thank you again. And until next time, beautiful rock stars. Bye.